Hello, Cancer. It's that time again. New month, new energies. I know the world's been a bit crazy lately. So let's take a moment to check in with the tarot. We're going to be using several decks to get a clear picture of your July. So are you ready? Here we go. Cancer, your July begins with the Chariot. Oh my gosh, that is your power card. Right? This is the card for Cancer in tarot, and this is a beautiful beginning to your July reading. We're going to put that right there. We're going to be pulling 4 more major energies for your month. Your next energy for this month is change. All right, change. 2 of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of flux, a lot of juggling, but change usually comes right in the midst of a lot of abundance and leveling up happening, right? So let's see what your next major energy for this month is. An Ace of Cups. Wow. Cancer, love, right? Love is in the air. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So we're going to be taking a look at your love life for this month and your last energy for July. Here we go. Defeat, 5 of Swords. Now, stay tuned for this energy because defeat is something that happens exactly at a moment of immense breakthrough. And defeat in this sense may not be what you thought it would be, may not have the same meaning. So please stay tuned to that section because honestly, whenever this card shows up, it's a great sign of breakthrough. So, wow, Cancer. This is some beautiful energy to begin with, right? Chariot energy coming in for you. You are on your path. You're on your path. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Chariot energy talks about that Cancerian ability to provide, nurture, prepare, right? Chariot is all about preparation for an important journey that you're about to embark on. And once you're on that journey, once you're on that path, you'll be able to veer out of things, but the path will be set. So Chariot is beautiful energy preparing you for a great journey. So let's begin with that. We're going to move forward through all of these energies, that 2 of Discs, that beautiful Ace of Cups, and that breakthrough with that 5 of Swords. But first of all, let's talk about this journey that you're taking, Cancer. Where is it going? Why are you going there? And what does it mean to you? Show me what's going on. Right away, the 9 of Pentacles flipped over. A journey of blessings and success coming in for you. Let's see here. Yes, lovers. 3 of Cups. Some of you are journeying to a place where your friends are, your close friends, your lovers, your family, the people in your life, right? You are making a journey towards your community. You're making a journey towards a station or a stage in your life right now of happiness and celebration. 3 of Cups, abundance. It's like there is a stage in your life that's beginning that's like, this is the popping stage. This is the excitement. This is what I've worked for, right? So rather than sort of embarking on the journey of the work that we put in, oftentimes we begin a journey to something, right? Or an objective. That initial journey is the journey of the work, right? It's the toil, it's the it's excitement and desire and all of that, but it's like it's that path that we walk when we're building something, when we are putting the effort in, putting the time in, right? This journey, Cancer, is your journey of abundance. This is now the journey that comes after all the work that's been put in. This is the journey that comes when your life changes, when perhaps you've been dealing with not very much money and just a lot of hours at work or a lot of time put in, or you've been dealing with a time of not being able to see as many of your friends as you could because of all of the work that you've been busy with, etc. And so, that was then. Now it's that shift into the money's coming in, the rewards are coming in, you're leveling up financially, absolutely financially, physically leveling up in such a way that now you're having that part of your life where you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. Big celebrations coming as well for some of you, Cancerian energy. Some of you are going to be coming back in contact with people that you really, really care about. Close friends, family, maybe even. You know how much that means to you, Cancer. And so for some of you, there's going to be great celebrations. There may even be family reunions happening in this coming month of July. You have an Eight of Swords there, interesting, and a Two of Pentacles. So leading right into your Two of Pentacles there. So your Eight of Swords is interesting. There was a period, I want to say, in a particular love connection where you felt there was nothing you could do. There was no access. There was no way. It was like the circumstances in your life kept you from being connected to this person, being in touch with this person. A real cutoff feeling, right? A real feeling of just something just being so utterly out of your control. And that, was very much to do with a very deep love connection. This may be a change that's happening in July now, right? A change that's happening in as much as you're breaking free from that. Because that Eight of Swords energy here, in amongst so much positivity, and especially under your Power card, right? Just indicates a dispelling, a breaking apart, a dispelling of this feeling coming in for July. Some of you may have physically been kept from your loved ones, mentally, emotionally, physically, in some way been kept from someone that you feel very close to. I feel like almost some of you might be even having loved ones that are getting out of jail, or they're getting out of some situation that they were in that kept them away. They may be getting out of rehab. They may be getting out of therapy. They may be getting, whatever the case is, they're getting out of a place that has kept them. Or it could be you, vice versa, what have you. But there is some kind of cage, literally, that will be sort of melting away this July for some reason, or going away in this July for some reason. Again, Two of Pentacles, there's going to be this feeling as you sort of step into this new, I want to say, road that you're taking, this new path, this new stage on your ultimate path. We have our ultimate path, which of course is infinite, but we have these stages. This new stage, you're going to just be, there's going to be a lot of flux and a lot of change, right? So you're going to be juggling a lot. You're still going to be juggling aspects of your sort of previous life as well as aspects of your new life. An example will be for some of you whose money and blessings are beginning to really pour in after a lot of hard work. You, for instance, may decide you now have the money to move, but you may be buying a house while you're at the same time still renting your apartment. You know what I mean? Something like that. You may be still tied to a life where, like, suddenly perhaps you're going from a place where all the bills were backed up to now all the bills are paid and the house and everything is rented and your rent is caught up, but you're not even there because you're on vacation. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like juggling aspects of your previous and your new world. And it's okay because you got this, right? You got this. You're fully about to sort of switch over into a new life. And I'm going to say for some of you, an absolutely new lifestyle too. Your whole lifestyle is going to change. Right? Where you go, what you eat, what you do. It's like you're just resonating up because you've been doing without for a long time. 10 of Wands, let's move to that change. And there's your Eight of Pentacles. That's that work that you put in. Page of Pentacles, wow, and a Tower. Unbelievable, Cancer. I just don't even know what to say. Listen, a Tower moment has definitely come in. All right? A Tower moment has come in as a result of releasing burden. Right? Whatever burdens you've been carrying, whatever sort of added responsibilities that probably weren't yours to carry, all of the things that you've taken on that have really become overwhelming, boom, they all release. This divine intervention comes in and completely releases you, right? And again, we have Cancer, more Pentacles energy coming in. That 9 has come after that 8. What did I say? All of that hard work, that hard work, right? Sun and Virgo energy, that pushing, that continuing, that striving, right? And what do you come into? As I said, this feeling of a whole new lifestyle, a whole new life, a whole new lifestyle. It's going to be very new for you, Page of Pentacles energy. It's going to feel like you're a kid in a candy store. Like you, for some of you, you're resonating up to a level in life that you just never had before. Okay, you're resonating up to a point or a level in your life abundantly, I want to say, and sort of financially where you've never been before. So there's a real feeling of being like a kid again. There's an intense amount of excitement. This is divinely meant tarot moment. In as much as you were divinely meant to be exactly where you should be right now, Chariot energy, and the divine, the spirit has come in with the moment with a bit of intervention, because we are constantly incommunicado with the spirit, whether we know it or not. And sometimes the spirit intervenes as a result of our calling. Sometimes the spirit intervenes as a result of necessity. And there has been an intervention that has come here in that has steered you just a little bit more exactly to where you need to be. Unbelievable reading so far, Cancer. Unbelievable reading for July. I hope you resonate with it. I hope it makes you feel like, you know, reaffirming what you already know. Huge change for Two of Pentacles to come in twice. Huge energetic change. Let's get to that Ace of Cups. I want to know what this love connection is all about. This new love. Stop it. Okay? Stop. 10 of Cups comes right in. Happiness. There's your 7 of Swords. Okay. Woo. Strength has pulled you through and put you back on a path. This is a love connection that has come back and healed. Let me go right down to the ground. 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Yes, energies that generally associated with a lot of toxicity in tarot. But and listen, if you, chances are you're new to my channel and new to my reading style, right? A lot of these toxic energies, it's all in sort of the context of the reading. Very much here, Cancer, you are rising above these in this July. This feeling of betrayal with that 3 of Swords, a heartache, right? And 7 of Swords energy, definitely heartache with someone who was really kind of playing a lot of games, you know, playing a lot of games, underhanded, right? Somebody who was just being a big baby and really hurting your heart as a result. Somehow, this energy that you had gone through, you, again, just as with everything else, it's like you rise completely above it. In July, right? It almost like it dissipates. It was there. It was a very major component of a particular love connection that you had. But in this July, you find your happiness. It's strange, Cancer, because it almost feels like you find your happiness as a result of you firmly sort of putting whoever you needed to put in place, probably around May or June. But your strength comes in, and a whole new path is forged for you in terms of love coming in. It's like whatever you went through with a particular connection here, you just are so healed from it. You're so healed from it that you absolutely welcome new love coming in, a complete love coming in. For some of you, this may even be a reconciliation with the individual who did this, right? But that would be to do with them also resonating up, right? Beautiful reading. Absolutely beautiful reading. But this 3 of Swords, it's like this July, you're going to find yourself completely healed from that. Healed from that pain that you went through, right? As a connection. Again, we go back to this 8 of Swords, right? What I mentioned earlier about this feeling of being kept apart from your lover, like something from the outside interfering, right? So for some of you, this energy here is still a residual of this outside interference, this pain that you went through as a result of outside interference. Of course, outside interference, somebody else, you know, having sort of involved themselves in this love connection. So again, the toxicity that's here, it's not coming from you or your love from within. It's very much the effect of outside interference, and you guys work through it in such a fantastic way that the completion is there, the love is there, the strength. You've put so much strength into it and determination. Again, for some of you, it really feels strongly like a loved one may be coming out of incarceration or coming out of some place that they've been kept. And you are the one, right? You and your person are the ones who've kind of just stayed the course. No matter how heartbroken you are, no matter how many times people were interfering, you kind of stayed the course, you stayed vigilant. Knight of Pentacles, the most devoted and consistent, committed knight in the deck. So with that strength and that commitment, you guys rise above. You both rise above. So in July, that coming together happens. That freedom happens. And love springs all forth again. You're able now. Sometimes Ace of Cups isn't just about new love. It's just about the ability in your environment to be able to gush out and pour out and exchange all your love and opportunity. Whereas before, you've been kept from that opportunity. So again, as I said, now we get to defeat. And this is what I was saying in the beginning of the reading about it may not necessarily be what you think it is. This is absolutely a release. There was a battle here, Cancer, that you were having with an energy in your life, whether that be an organization, a group, a person, or just a scenario that has been a battle that now you've been able to walk away from. You've been able to walk away from that battle, and the battle itself was the blockage. So walking away from the battle, acquiescing so-called defeat, right, is what is propelling you now into this beautiful stage. Five of Cups, yes. Magician comes in. There's your judgment. And there's your closure, world. And I can't. All right, let's see what's at the bottom. King of Cups. All right, of course, stepping in, right? Let's put him right over here. Stepping into your love, your control of your love. The King of Cups, your, what? Five of Cups energy. It just feels so great. You can see it right there. This is the final. This is the closure. This is the acquiescence. Five of Cups, Five of Swords. For some of you, there is a sadness, a sorrow, but a goodbye. But it's a goodbye because the battle is over. It's a goodbye because you say goodbye to a certain battle that was in your life. Something has happened, and that is happening this July, Cancer, that is a release of a particular battle that has kept you utterly blocked. There is sadness, though, here with that Five of Cups, because with that release, there is a kind of a death or a kind of a ending to something, even if the ending is to something that was a block for you, right? But that ending comes, and what happens? Judgment. I mean, well, I'll get to that judgment, but Magician and World immediately, completely standing in your wholeness, standing in your Magician, fully, completely embodying everything that you are and who you are, everything that you are, and your place in existence, period. I mean, this is just such a resonating reading. I don't even know what to say, right? Judgment comes, release, judgment, release. I did do a reading last night about loss and honoring your loved ones. For those of you who may be resonating with something like that and resonating with this Cancer reading, I urge you to check it out. I will link it in the description. Judgment comes in as a chance now to finally rise as a phoenix. You are absolutely, through this period of July, letting go and rising to a completely new sort of state in your existence. Letting go completely. I mean, it's just so fantastic. And we come through that defeat. We go down. We let go. We find the closure. And finally, at the end, the highest power card, the card that propels us throughout all of life, the Sun, comes out for you. This is just a beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm going to share that I just literally yesterday lost a very good friend of mine who passed away, and he was indeed a Cancer. So on many levels, this reading is resonating for me today. I hope it resonates for you. This was very heavy. It's actually been quite emotional doing this reading for you today. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your Zodiac runes. We're going to pull your Zodiac runes, and then I'm going to move on to the extended. There's, oh, listen to that siren. The siren called. Gabriel's calling. Let go. Sagittarius, some of you dealing with a Sagittarius. Some of you in your life are dealing with Pisces, or you have Pisces energy in your chart. And Cancer, some of you are dealing with yourself. What can I say? I'm just left kind of speechless by this reading. So that's it. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I am going to sign off here, and then I'm going to move on to the extended. If you'd like to join me in the extended, where I go deeper with clarifiers, animal spirits, and oracles, go ahead and follow that link at the bottom of the description, or the bottom of this video at the top of the description. And that's it, folks. I really, really appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching this video. Don't forget, I will also link the Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer videos, so you can check those out. But for right now, I'm just going to wish you, Cancer, and everyone in your life, and who knows you, I'm going to wish you all love, life, and happiness. And I hope to see you next time on Bow and Arrow Tarot. Bye-bye.